Well, let's start. So close your eyes. Sit straight back. However you want to sit, cross-legged or your thighs parallel in Vajrasana. Just sit comfortably. Notice your both sit bones on the floor. If your hips are tight, I recommend to sit on a stack of blankets or pillow. Let's just take a few breaths together. Let's take 5 deep breaths together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Inhale fully, all the way to your crown. Exhale completely. Inhale. Feeling yourself rising. Exhale, feeling yourself relaxing. Inhale. Enjoying your energy, positive energy. Exhale, letting go of all that negative energy. One more, inhale fully. Exhale completely. Now come back to your normal breathing. Let's sit here quietly, but intentionally. Now both palms facing upward to the ceiling. So we absorb and receive all the cosmic energy through the centers of our palms. Maybe it's the starting of your day, toward the end of your day. Wherever you are, it's the perfect place and perfect time you are at here and now. Bring your awareness just to your forehead. This is a region very important in our daily life. When we encounter problems, we think. And in a day, we roughly make about 2,000 decisions. You might not be conscious of this decision making, but this area of frontal lobe, it's working so hard to support our daily life. Now it's time to let it relax, to let it have its time and space to relax and to recuperate energy. So relax this area. If there's thoughts coming in, just let go. Maybe we can try to keep our mind blank. When it's blank, it's like we're letting our mind to sleep, to rest. Now focus on your breathing. It doesn't have to be strenuous. It doesn't have to be deep. Just focus on your breathing. So let's put palms together in front of heart in Namaste Mudra. Let's set a collective intention today for this practice. The collective intention today is loving kindness. It's the loving kindness toward yourself in the form of patience. Let's just say these few words together. I am kind, I am patient, and I'm loving to myself. I am kind, I am patient, and I am loving to myself. I am kind, I am patient, and I am loving to myself. Take one deep inhale together. Exhale. One more inhale all the way to the crown. Exhale, release your hand to your thighs. Gently open your eyes. Thank you. So today I would like to have the asanas primarily target one area of our body, that is our hamstring. So the reason is when our hamstrings are very tight, it actually is a very common cause for our lower back pain, the lumbar spine discomfort. So with modern life, we sit a lot and our lower back oftentimes have lots of load. So ease out our hamstring by lengthening it and strengthening it. It will actually give our better health on the lower back. So but that doesn't mean every asana is about strengthening and extending our hamstring. So let's just get started. Come to all fours. Let's do some cat and cow. So come to all fours, cat and cow. Yeah, I have a cat here, very good at cat pose. And please do not disturb. So inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, look up. Exhale, round your lower spine, mid spine, upper spine. Inhale. So make this a wave-like and integrate your breathing. The slower the better, because that means your breathing is fully. Inhale, drop the belly, slowly open chest, slowly look up. Exhale, start from lower back, mid back, upper back, and then relax your head and push your palms to push yourself away from the mat. Inhale. Exhale. You can also start making a little bit movement when you inhale. Just try to going forward a little bit. Push right over your wrist for a little bit wrist stretch. And exhale, go backward. Just lift your upper back to the ceiling. And go back. See how far your elbows straighten, your arms straighten. You can go and then inhale. And then exhale. So do it at your own pace. Do it with your own breathing. Now slowly walk your palms forward 2 inches And now we can do this rolling exercise a little bigger. Inhale, drop the belly, and now shift forward. You can shift all the way and let your belly go. It's kind of like upward dog, but your knees are on the floor. So we do it in the movement so it doesn't stay for long. Exhale to push back, kind of to baby pose, to the child's pose, lengthening your spine, and then move forward. Look up and exhale. Shift your buttocks back and forward. So do it like a wave. And your shape might change. It's no longer cat and cow. And then you can also start doing the side and rolling your hips. And your hips will be rolling from left and the right. And now you get some stretch on the side body, on your outer hips. And we do this starting with movement. And now if you roll one side, next time you can roll the other side. You can bend one elbow and straighten the other. However that makes your body lubricated. So we're lubricating our spine, we're lubricating our side body. And then last two. And then push back to child's pose. We need a child's pose. And stay here. Take one deep inhale, feeling your back expand. And exhale, just relax your forehead onto the floor. Relax your shoulders. Relax your hips. Do that 2 more times. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Now next inhale, shift forward and come to all fours and then tuck the toes behind you and push to downward dog. And just step your feet left and right and keep one heel toward the floor and bend the other knee. So do it at your own pace. Let's just walk it out. So when you reach the heel toward the floor, you probably feel the calf muscle, right? And then when you bend that knee and the other leg gets a bit hamstring stretch too. So now you can start shifting your hips left and right as you bend the knees. So this movement will give you a little more sensation on the outer hip. Now keep your left heel on the floor, bend your right knee, and then shift your buttocks to the left. So stay here, and you can also turn your chest to the left a little bit. Keep your arms. So this gives you a better hamstring feeling on the left side, but more on the outer side of your left leg. Now switch sides. Always do that on the exhale. Keep pushing your palms, lengthening your spine. And then inhale, come back. Exhale, one more each side. Inhale, come back center. Exhale, step your right foot, right heel toward the floor. And then come back to center. Bend both knees, look forward. Just walk forward to your hand and then come to halfway up. So halfway up is flat back. Keep your hand on the thighs. So this is a very good exercise, asana, for hamstring stretch. So keep your elbows toward the torso. And now intentionally send your hip bones, sit bones toward the back. And then send your crown toward the front. So this pose itself, it will give you hamstring feeling. Now slightly bend your knees if your hamstring very, very tight. But if you're hyper flexible, don't overextend your knees either, right? Keep your knees micro bend. Stay here. You can try to shift your weight forward and back. Just try to experiment where your sensations are in your body. Now, in order to keep your chest open, put your hands, interlace fingers behind your the buttocks. Now straighten your elbows as much as you can, and that will keep your chest open. Now, at the same time, you get your hamstring stretch. Now, inhale once more, crown toward the front. Exhale, just fold forward and let your interlaced hands go over your head. And this will give you a stretch on the shoulders. Relax your head and neck. Inhale once more. Exhale, release your hands and come to just standing forward fold. Now next, inhale, slowly round your back up. Very slowly. Head come up last. So count for 3, 2, 1. When your head come up, roll your shoulders up and back 3 times. Use your breath. And then up and forward 3 times. Last, inhale, arms wide open. Stretch your fingertips wide open and hands up to the sky. Inhale once more. Stretch your fingertips toward the sky. Look up and exhale, forward fold. And now this time, we do another hamstring stretch. So keep your left heel up and then put your left hand in front and turn your torso to the right. So this might give you a hamstring stretch on the right leg. But everyone might be different. This might not give you a stretch at all. So if you do need, you can bring the floor up by using a block. So the key is keep your spine straight here, and then you can extend your right arm, point your right fingertips toward the ceiling. And this is an active pose. So your right shoulders away from your right ear, left shoulder away from your left ear. So you're pointing outwards. And then exhale, right hand down, left heel down. Now we change sides. Lift your right heel, turn your belly, chest, shoulders to the right, left, and then look left. Extend your left arm, left fingertips to the sky. Inhale, expand yourself. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, left hand down, right heel down. And then let's just dangle at the standing forward fold for once. And then put your hands on the mat and then step your right foot back, right knee down. Let's do the low lunge. So we stay here, shift your hips forward 5 times. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we stay here for a few breaths. So you can stay here, or the next 4 breaths, we're gonna incorporate the arms. So inhale, arms wide open, hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands behind your buttocks, interlace the fingers, open the chest. Inhale, arms wide open, hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands behind your buttocks, interlace fingers, open the chest. Inhale, arms wide open, hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands behind your heart, buttocks, open the chest. Okay, now stay here. Now inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands down in front. Now we do a hamstring stretch. So shift your buttocks back. Now move your left foot maybe forward 2 inches. So your hip is on top of your right knee. Now tilt your left toes back toward your face. Now keep your spine as straight as you can and keep your chest toward forward. So this will give you a hamstring stretch on the left side. Stay here. Let's do 3 movements together. So inhale, bend your left knee, shift forward. Exhale, unbend your left knee, shift back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now stay here. You can move your fingertips however you feel comfortable, and just keep your chest open. Continue to tilt your left toes back, and this left leg is very well integrated, so it's active. It doesn't fall out. So stay here. One more breath. Inhale, bend your left knee and come to low lunge. And then push your palms, lift your right knee, step your left foot back. Now come to downward dog. Just step your left and the right, the feet. Now feel your 2 hamstrings. There are some differences. Now inhale, put your right foot in between hands, left knee down, and then shift your hips 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can stay here for the next 5 breaths, or we do some movement. Inhale, arms wide open, hands reaching to the sky. Exhale, hands behind your buttocks, interlace fingers, open the chest. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now stay here. Open the chest. Keep your crown toward the ceiling, lengthening your spine. Slightly tilt back. Inhale, arms wide open, hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands in front. Now we'll do the right side. Inhale here. Exhale, shift your buttocks back. Straighten your right knee. Inhale, bend your right knee. Exhale, straighten your right knee. Inhale, bend your right knee. Exhale, straighten your right knee. One more time. Inhale, straighten your knee, right knee. Exhale, straighten your right leg. So now we stay here for a few breaths. Now intentionally sit your right sit bone down and back. Keep your chest toward front. This is called monkey pose. One more breath. Inhale. Keep your chest open. Sit down. Your right hip. Exhale. Next inhale. Just bend your right knee. Put your palms on the floor. Lift your left knee. Step your right foot back to downward dog. And just feel your left and right hamstrings are pretty even. Now the next hamstring stretch is the three-legged dog. Okay, so there are two versions, I would say. So one version is you just put, see, the right foot behind the left ankle and just keep this downward dog, but on the three leg, right? It's called the three-legged dog. A more strenuous version, which also involves your core strength, is left or right leg to the sky. That will really get your left hamstring a good stretch. So I take 2 more deep breaths here. Engage your core. Now tuck your belly button toward the spine. Exhale, right foot down. Now we go next side. Inhale, you can put your left foot directly around your right ankle, or you can lift your right leg to get a three-legged dog. So we take 3 breaths here. Just feeling that hamstring. Next, exhale, left foot down. So the next one we do is, we'll do the three-legged dog and then bend the knee, stack the hips. So right leg up to the sky, bend right knee, and then open your hip. So right hip on top of left. Now keep your right foot close to your buttocks and lift your right knee to the sky. Very nice. Keep pushing your both palms and keep your chest open. Very nice. And inhale, come back to three-legged dog. Exhale, right leg down. And now we do the other side. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. And then bend your left knee. Open your left hip. So left hip on top of right. Now keep reaching your left foot toward the buttocks and then lift your left knee toward the sky. And this is a really big opening for the hips. Push palms to create space between your right armpits and the right thigh. One more breath. And then exhale, come back to three-legged dog. And then come down. Now, knees down to child's pose. Keep your knees as wide as you're comfortable. Big toes touch. And your hips toward the heels. Rest your forehead on the floor if that's possible. Just rest. You can do a few sighs. Inhale through nostrils. Exhale through your mouth. Exhale. Just whatever makes you feel relaxed. Inhale, look forward, and then we'll come up to all fours, and we'll just do a little bit lower back twist. So that's thread the needles. So come to all fours. Inhale, right arm up. And then exhale, thread your right arm under the left, right shoulder on the mat. Inhale, right arm back up. We do that 3 times. Exhale, thread the needles. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, thread the needles. This time stay here and lift your left palm, so only left fingertips on the floor. Your right shoulder on the floor, right ear on the floor. You can also look up to the ceiling. This is really good for your lower back and mid back. You can shift your buttocks slightly left and right. Just sense your body, how the sensation change when you make this micro movement. Next, inhale, plant your left palm, lift your right arm again. And then exhale, right arm down. Now we practice the other side. Inhale, lift your left arm. Exhale, thread the needles, left arm under the right. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread the needles. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread the needles. Now this time stay here, lift your right palm. So your right fingertips on the floor. It supports your twist. Your left shoulder on the floor, left ear on the floor. Look up to the ceiling. You can just shift your buttocks left and right tiny bit and just experiment. You know, just examine your own body. And we do that mindfully. As we have set intention, we're patient to our body. Wherever we are at is just perfect. It's meant to be. Next, inhale, palm, right palm down, and lift your left arm to the sky again. And exhale, left palm down. Just do 3 cat and cow on your own pace. Now come down to seated. So next one is a half butterfly. So half butterfly is, sometimes we call that half dragonfly. It's good for hamstring. So what you do is you keep your legs wide open, so as wide as you can. So you see I sit on the blanket because my hamstrings are very tight. So that will let my sit bone sit on the surface rather than curl back my lower back. And then keep your, say, start 1 foot, so right foot in front of your pelvis. There are 2 versions. One is you turn torso and fold over 1 leg. The other version is just fold forward like this. So I recommend you just experiment whichever you want to do today. So what I'm going to do is just shift to 1 leg and then fold over that leg. So just choose one of the version. It will be working for you. So inhale, really stretch your arms tall. Exhale, fold forward. And then start to just keep your spine straight. So you fold from the hips. So it's not about whether your forehead can reach your knee or anything, but the key string and your left knee can be slightly bent, micro bend. If you're advanced yogi, now close your eyes. You can keep your eyes rolling up to your third eye. Focus on that point. And use your ujjayi breath. Five more breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now slowly come back to center. And then straighten the right knee and take your left foot toward your pelvis. Then your left knee. And then turn your torso, or you do the straight over forward fold, whichever you choose. So do it symmetrically. And then arms to the ceiling, really straighten your spine, and then fold from your hips. And then rest your hand wherever they are, on the mat or around your foot. Use your ujjayi breath. Five more breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to straighten. And then extend your left leg. Now we're on the right leg. We'll do a wide-legged forward fold. So first, just keep your spine straight, and then just walk your hands forward. Keep your spine straight, and walk as far as you can. Stay there. Now you will probably also feel the hamstring stretch. We'll stay here for 10 breaths. And now slowly relax your head and neck. You can pull your toes back. That will give you a little more sensation. So make sure you're comfortable, that you're at the edge. You have sensation, but you're not in pain. Now slowly walk your hands back. Now, since you have stretched your hamstring, what you do is use your hand to lift your thigh, come back. So be very gentle and patient to yourself. So now we keep the legs and the feet wide. What we do is a fold forward. Just let your torso fold between your knees. That's kind of like a happy baby pose, but you know, it's the other side. So if you can put your arms thread through your legs, and then just relax your head and neck. Keep your back lengthened, basically. Deep inhale and feeling your lower back have that expansion. Exhale, relax your head. And next inhale, just come back to center. Be very gentle and slow. Then come to your back, lay on the back. So if you have a belt, it's good. If you don't have a belt, take a towel or something so you can use it. So we'll use it for hamstring stretch and hip opener. So keep your feet on the floor. We'll do a few bridge pose first. So keep your hands, your fingertips lightly touch your heels. And then we do a few pelvis tilt first. Inhale, just tilt your pelvis up, down. So leave your back on the floor. Inhale up, exhale down. So when you tilt up, you feel your hamstring actually gets that workout, right? Your hamstring, that part of muscle, gets a bit workout. So this is actually a hamstring workout. So just squeeze your butt, tilt your tailbone. Let's do 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, smile, 3, 2, 1. Now the last one, stay here. So just squeeze your buttocks. So keep your pelvis tilted toward the ceiling, but leaving your lower back on the floor, and keep squeezing your butt. So that will get a bit of a hamstring workout right here. And now keep your knees toward each other. So that's a very good workout here. One more. Exhale, relax your buttocks down. So next, now the next one is we'll do the actual bridge pose. So inhale, lift your buttocks, just lift, lift, lift. Now interlace your fingers under the buttocks, roll your shoulders in. So make sure there's no load on your neck. Your neck is very relaxed. So your shoulders are supporting this bridge. And now keep your feet grounded on the floor, squeeze your buttocks, and then keep your knees engaged toward each other, lifting your pelvis toward the ceiling. This is a really good exercise for your hamstring. And a lot of times we don't know that this back side of your leg, all that group of muscles is your hamstring muscles. Lifting your pelvis toward the ceiling and stepping through both feet. You know, your feet are your best tools. 10 more counts. 9, 8, breathing deeply. 7, 6, 5, 4, you can do it. 3, 2, keep squeezing. 2, last one. And then slowly come down, relax your hands, out roll your shoulders, lower down your buttocks. And now we can use the belt or a towel and lift your right leg. We just go from here. Just keep your towel or belt around your foot. And now just slowly straighten your right foot. Keep your left knee bent, okay? So we'll start just here. Be very mindful. And this is a hamstring stretch. Again, it's for your hamstring. So slowly pull your right leg toward your head. And you probably will start feeling that right hamstring right hamstring already. Keep your both shoulders on the floor. Now on the next 5 breaths, you can stay here or slowly straighten your left leg. Slowly straighten your left leg. If at any point you feel pain, get out, okay? Take care of yourself. That's one thing we have, is be loving and kind to yourself and be patient. Two more breaths. Now put your belt or towel on the right hand and slowly let your right leg fall to the right side as far as it can go. If you do have a block, use the block to support your thigh. So then when your thigh is supported, your leg can be very relaxed, and that inner thigh gets a very good stretch. And you can just look to the left. We take 5 deep breaths here. And make sure your both buttocks are on the floor and both shoulders on the floor. If your right foot is in the air, that's fine. That's why it's good to have the support. One last breath. Next, inhale slowly. You can bend your right knee slowly, come back to center, and then we'll fall to the other side. So let your right leg fall to the left side. Keep your belt or whatever on the left hand, and then turn your torso toward the ceiling and look toward the right. If this is too much for you, just bend your right knee so it becomes a very good body twist. So if your right leg is straight, then it's not only is a body twist, it's also good for your hamstring stretch. Take 5 more breaths here. Just be mindful of where your edge, your comfort zone is. You can keep pulling your right foot toward your head, or you can just stay there as long as you have the sensation. Next, inhale, turn your head around. You can bend your right knee slightly and let it come back to center. And then we switch sides and bend your left knee. Put your towel on the left foot and keep your right knee bent. I'll have my block available. And now slowly straighten your left leg and just pull your left leg over your head. And take 2 more breaths here first. Okay, intentionally sit your left hip down toward the floor. Now for the next 5 breaths, slowly straighten your right leg. It doesn't have to be completely straightened, okay, wherever you're comfortable with and the sensation of the left hamstring. Three more breaths. Now put your belt or towel on the left hand and slowly let your left leg fall to the left. You can put a block where It can support your thigh. So I'm not very flexible, so I need some support under my thigh because my left foot is not going to land on the floor. And then you can just extend your right arm and look toward the right. Sometimes it's tricky to know where you are. Two more breaths. You can, if you're active, keep pulling your left leg toward your head. So that gives you a little more hamstring extension, but don't overdo it. Be very mindful and patient. Next, inhale, slowly guide your left leg back to center. And then guide your left leg toward right. So your right hip will be on top of left hip. And your torso, might turn to the right first, and then turn your torso to the ceiling. Extend your left arm to the left. And then you can keep pulling your left toes, left leg toward your head. That gets you more hamstring stretch. And then just enjoy that stretch. Take 5 deep breaths here. If you're like me, you probably also feel the outer hip stretch on the left hip. It all depends on our personal condition. Two more breaths. Slowly inhale. You can bend your left knee a little bit. Guide your left leg back to center. Then you can bend your both knees toward your chest. Hug your knees in. Just hug tight. And now come to happy baby pose. So grab the outer edge of your feet and just pulling your knees toward your armpits. You can roll left and right. And use your elbows to, guide your knees apart, wide. Take 5 more breaths here. And then slowly put your feet together to like a butterfly pose on the back and pull your feet toward your chest. Just take 2 breaths here. And then slowly open. If you can come to straddle pose, you can straighten your both legs. Otherwise, straighten one leg at a time. And then bend one knee, straighten the other. And then you can straighten both legs, but maybe put your hands in the inner knee to just push them away. Bounce it. And then close your legs. Now bend your right knee, put your right foot on the floor. Now, if you do have a block, use the block behind your hamstring and push the block toward the hamstring and push your left leg toward the block. So if you don't have a block, just use your hand behind the hamstring and push against each other. So this is active pushing pull your hand toward hamstring and push your leg toward your interlaced fingers. Relax your neck and shoulders. So this is a pure hamstring strength building pose. Sit your left sit bones downward. And you probably feel a lot of activity and sensation on your left hamstring now. One more breath. Now slowly bend your left knee and release your interlaced fingers. Left foot on the floor. Now straighten your right leg. So right foot toward the sky. Put your interlaced fingers behind your hamstring. Now just pull your leg toward you, but then just keep your leg, push your leg toward your interlaced fingers. So this is a very active pose, even though it looks still and calm. And then sit your right sit bones downward. Take 5 breaths here. Keep sitting your right sit bones downward and push your right thigh toward your fingers and pull your fingers, pull your right thigh toward your chest. Very nice. So active. 2 more breaths. This is the magic of yoga. You can look still, but you can be so active internally. 1 more breath. And then exhale, slowly bend your right knee, right foot down, release your hands. And then let your knees fall to both left. Open your arms wide. Now let your knee come back to center. Let your both knee fall to the right. Arms wide. 1 more time, each side. Back to center. And let your knees to fall to the left. Now you can put your left foot on top of right knee for a deeper twist. Now release your left foot and come back to center. Let your knees fall to the right. You can put your right foot on top of left knee for a deeper twist. Release your right foot and come back to center. Now it's time for Shavasana. So straighten your knees. So set up Shavasana any way you wish. And any type of Shavasana, just support your own comfort and be restful. So take your time to get yourself comfortable. Then when you're settled, close your eyes. Now bring your awareness back to your forehead. That's where we want to be mostly relaxed. Let our brain relax. Let our mind relax. Let every single cell in our head relax. Just start to be aware of your breath. Just take breath very lightly, gently. When you inhale, feeling all the positive energy you draw from the bottom of your feet, through your legs, through your chest, spine, all the way to the crown of your head. On every exhale, just breathe out all the stress, all the undesirable, all the negatives, conscious or unconscious, out of your body. Inhale, sending the gentle and loving energy to your own body. Give it more attention to your hamstring. Today they work hard for you. Just give them loving kindness. Give them patience. And say this: my dear hamstrings, thank you for being here. I love you. I will never abandon you. I will be patient with you. Thank you for being with me. And now exhale, relax your hamstrings. Just relax. Every inhale, silently say, relax. Every exhale, silently say, peacefully. And this is your mantra for the Shavasana. Relax peacefully. Relax peacefully. Relax peacefully. Please stay in Shavasana for at least another 5 minutes or longer. Be kind to yourself and be patient to yourself. I appreciate your presence and your loving, kind energy. Thank you for supporting each other and supporting me. I send you love and light from my heart to yours. Namaste.